But technology and innovation, very important for the world we live in today. But Emily, in the hospital, tech has come in a big way as well. But you've actually noticed that for a certain group, the seniors, that can be a bit of a challenge, right?
Yes, correct. So for the healthcare sector, there are digital innovations such as the One NUHS app, which is used to pay online medical bills, review lab results, and even manage appointments. However, as a nurse, I've realized that many elderly are struggling with this rapid change in technology. Some of them don't even have smartphones, and they have little to no digital skill.
Yeah.
So moving forward, right, what are the steps that we can take in order for us to better prepare our elderly?
We are doing there are a lot of programs that we are sort of putting in place to really reach out to the elderly and get them to a bit more familiar and to, with technology, with new technology. So particularly in the last 3 years of COVID, we have ramped up a lot of that programs. And, because we've had all sorts of restrictions, it's been more difficult for people to get in touch with one another. So some of these have helped. And you do see more and more seniors now more familiar, more comfortable with using technology. Our penetration rates for smartphones has been constantly on the rise. Many of them do have the ability to, they own smartphones, but getting them to use the phones, to use the apps in the phones, well, that's another step. But increasingly, even for somebody like my mother, who is 83 this year, she used to resist using WhatsApp. She, because of COVID, ironically, precisely because of COVID, she learned to use WhatsApp to communicate. She learned to use Zoom to communicate. And I think in that sense, we see some positive developments on that front. It's a bit of a silver lining in this crisis. So we will continue to ramp up efforts and get the seniors to to not be so afraid of technology and really embrace technology, and benefit from it.
Actually, we all have a part to play. I mean, like you, I am tech support for my parents. In a way, WhatsApp was, now I'm kind of thinking I wish she didn't get WhatsApp so I wouldn't get the ginger can cure cancer kind of messages, all sorts of things. But
and look, CDC vouchers, right? A lot of, we went through CDC vouchers. We provided a backup manual. If you need help to go to the CC, you get the paper vouchers. But more and more of them are now comfortable getting the link and using the CDC vouchers on the phone.
I mean, let's turn our attention now to talk about the future of the country.